Well, hello guys, welcome back. I'm free. Yay. I deleted everything. It took me all day long. It took me to like 11 o'clock at night. I deleted everything. I scrubbed the account squeaky clean. Made sure to even do a check for my handle on that platform. And it was kind of sad because I saw all these gifts people had made me, but then I deactivated the account. So I am gone. And the reason I did this by hand is because I had an experience before where I had an older account, and for whatever reason, they deactivated my account on their terms because I didn't violate it, but they deactivated my account. And I can still to this day, like 15 years later, go back and find stuff, or however many years it's been. I can still to this day go back and find stuff that they're supposed to like delete this stuff within 20 days or something. They never delete it. It will be there on the internet forever, which is why I wanted to hand scrub this account because I was like, I have to do this by hand to get it done right. Because after so long, after you deactivate your account, you can no longer get back into the account to delete your own items. It's stupid, cumbersome process, but there you go. So, I got that done, and it was a mixed blessing. I saw a lot of happy times Loki and I had had, which was good, which was always good. And I had to deal with a lot of icky stuff, but you know, it's over now. And you guys on Patreon, you got a couple pieces that I wanted to save and share with you. So you could kind of see what I was doing on that platform. And I saved a lot of the best photos, so that if I want to make a music video someday and I'm like, there's nothing around here to film, I can go in there and see if there's like maybe something that vaguely fits the music. Because we have a lot of great music, and I'm like, well, this music really doesn't go with like anything I could go film that I can think of, so hopefully that'll expand the kinds of music I can bring to the channel too, because we have like a lot of great jazz and I think they call the category hip hop. I would say hip hop and rap, but I think they say like hip hop and R&B. There's like very strange fusion categories on YouTube, but we have a lot of great music. We have everything from opera to wannabe metal. And I was like, well, if I had like a lot of different other stuff, I won't try to drop something too intense on you at random, but it would be nice to kind of like maybe expand out of the I usually do cinematic classical or ambient for you guys. I'm like, every so often I'd like to be able to bring you some stuff. I have done a lot of other stuff, but it'd be nice to be able to expand even more because you do have a lot of great tracks, and I'm like, well, this just doesn't go with flowers or trees or anything. I really need something else for you to look at while you're listening to the music. So hopefully that'll help. And overall, it was a pretty good day. It wasn't the best day to have to relive all that stuff because it was kind of painful, but by reliving it and facing it finally, which was what Loki wanted, I was able to let go of it. And I was able to kind of have some compassion for myself and not be ashamed. I was sick at the time. I needed help. And I was on medication to help me, which was working, but unfortunately, it's a very painful process to work through depression and to work through all this other stuff. And so it had come out in like a lot of the stuff I did, but it was okay. I wasn't getting hurt. I wasn't physically hurt or anything, and it upset me to see it, but I'm okay now. So all that stuff's gone. It's gone. There's no record of it, which is why again I wanted to hand scrub this account. I mean, I could have just hit a deactivation button, but then this stuff might have been there 15 years from now, and I was like, no, I need it gone. I know they say stuff is never truly gone from the internet, but on my end it is. So, that worked. And I want to thank you guys for the support. I do. Hopefully that person, the only thing I can think of is they must have seen that stuff that fell through the cracks and think, oh, we still have this relationship, and no, we don't. I just wasn't even aware this stuff was up. So it wasn't a case of me leaving stuff up to like fear bait them. I just literally did not know this stuff was up. And it was kind of unpleasant surprise to find a couple more pieces that I had missed still today. Like near the end, I found a piece and I was like, oh my god. But I'm okay. I will be alive. I deactivated the account because I'm like, that's the only way I'll get peace of mind. And hopefully when this person goes on there and they see I'm no longer on there and they can no longer stalk me, and they were even getting other people to come talk to me. Um hopefully they'll realize they have to move on. And I did keep suggesting to them, I said, I know you're sick, but you need to go get help. You need to get help because this isn't healthy behavior. Um, I don't know what your real story is, but you know, you need to go get help. So hopefully they do. Hopefully they do. Um, there's nothing you can do about that, guys. But I took all the precautions, all the platforms I know they're on, I'm no longer on, and they are blocked on Facebook. And if they would show up again, it wouldn't really matter because I am not on Facebook again, guys. Let me emphasize that. If I ever am on there, it's just because I'm looking up the hours of a local store or something. I'm not on there. I don't interact with people. So if you friend me on Facebook and I'm not talking to you, don't get pissed off at me because I'm not on there. I'm like, no, I'm not on there because that's one of the places the stalker hung out. And they tell you if you start getting a cyber stalker, you can't leave the internet altogether, but do as much as you can. So I'm off Facebook. I'm off the platform I left. I'd left another platform because they were stalking me really intensely on there. And I'm on no other social media. I had a Twitter at one time, and they never bothered me on there because I don't think they were aware of it, but I got rid of that too because I was like, that's just sooner or later, man. So, and it's okay. And if they show up here, it's just as easy as me seeing it and being like, and deleting it. And, you know, I'll be okay. I'll be fine. It's just, it's one of those things. I seem to attract all the interesting people. That's all I can say. So yeah, it was kind of sad and scary and ucky, but Loki was like, "You have to go through this, sweetie. I've been letting you coast for a year or so, but you really have to finally go back and face the music." And he didn't want me to read the journals. I saw one or two accidentally, and I was like, he's like, that's why I'm telling you to just don't look at it. It was a really dark time in my life, and you know, I'm not ashamed to have had depression. I'm not ashamed to, you know, have had such a dark time. But in a way, this was good because I'm like, that's not how I see Loki at all. So a lot of the stuff I got rid of, it was actually healthy to get rid of it. And I realized it was the depression and anxiety and everything else, probably mainly the aspects you're talking. So, but don't worry, the stuff I save for you over on, I don't know if I said it this recording, there's some goodies for you on Patreon. That was the good stuff. That was when I was finally getting better and I was having a much more positive outlook. So I got to kind of see the arc of my personality go from my very lowest, lower than even on this channel, because you don't have to be together to be writing stuff. You really don't. Um, to, you know, more stable, more positive, to enjoying myself. And I'm like, this person just wants to kind of drag me down to that level again, and I am not going to let that happen. I fought too hard to go through the hell of being on a Spectre and to go through everything I went through to get healthy. I'm like, I'm never going back to that place. So, you know, it's good. It lit a fire under me and it got me to face some stuff I didn't want to face. But I'm okay. I'm alive. And Kitty shipped apparently. I think Kitty shipped. I don't know. I have to read my email. I was just kind of in a freaked out negative place when I got through because I was all day long of looking at this stuff. And it wasn't all this stuff. A lot of it, like I said, was like super sweet memories, like anniversary stuff, like first anniversary. Like we would fight, not be talking, and he wouldn't be my god anymore, and then it'd be like first anniversary stuff. So a lot of it was actually really super sweet, and there was more good than bad, guys. And generally, life is like that. If you're looking back, even at the very darkest times in your life, you'll find something good. But, you know, I could remember how I felt at the time, so I think it had more impact on me than it would on other people. But, you know, I'm glad I had to kind of go back and face it, and I'm kind of sorry for the person because I know they're still stuck at that level. But that's why I kept suggesting, I was like, you seriously need to go get help because it's not healthy. It's not a good place to hang out. You know, it's a bad place to be in. So, you know, hopefully that person does go get help. But I'm much better, guys. It'll probably take a day or so for everything to wear off, but I'll be okay. I'll be fine. So I do want to thank you guys for your support and for you patrons. There's goodies over there. I am just wiped out and it's like going towards 1 in the morning, so I don't have any energy to make you guys anything else. And there's no more time today because it's actually tomorrow. So happy Freya's Day. So I will see you guys later. Bye bye.